Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. This time, we're going to talk about something that truly caused a stir, Jungkook at Fashion Week. It wasn't just a typical celebrity appearance. He arrived with such a powerful aura that everyone was left speechless. From the way he walked, looked at the camera, to simply standing still, everything felt magical, as if the world paused just for him. But wait, there's one tiny detail that makes this moment even more intriguing. Was Jimin actually behind Jungkook's departure? Was there really a warm farewell before he flew to New York? Let's uncover it together. Jungkook at Fashion Week was truly on another level. Every time he steps into the public eye, we already know he's going to steal the spotlight. But this time, it felt different. This wasn't just the usual appearance of a global star. Jungkook stood on the world stage with an aura that simply couldn't be faked. The way he walked, the way he gazed into cameras, even just standing among the crowd was enough to hold everyone captive. It felt like the world stopped spinning just to pay attention to him. Sometimes, an artist looks captivating only because of spotlights or dazzling makeup. But Jungkook is different. His charm is natural, effortless, and born from a charisma that is purely his own. He carries an elegance not everyone can possess, an elegance that comes not only from outer appearance, but from the energy he radiates. Imagine, among hundreds of celebrities, designers, influencers, and fashion journalists filling the room, there was only one name people whispered most: Jungkook. Wherever he stands, he automatically becomes the center of attention. The people around him, no matter how famous or influential, seem to fade into the background. Jungkook's presence is simply too strong to ignore. He is the living definition of a scene stealer. Even when he does nothing more than walk slowly on the runway or stand before cameras, there's an invisible magnet that keeps every gaze locked on him. What makes it even more beautiful is seeing Jungkook enjoying the moment. His face glowed with a confident smile, his steps were steady yet relaxed, and his eyes shined with genuine happiness. For fans, that sight was priceless. They weren't just looking at an idol on the global fashion stage, but at a young man maturing, enjoying the fruit of his hard work, while still showing his natural self. Personally, I never get tired of saying this. Jungkook is someone with extraordinary appeal. Whether he's on a concert stage under thousands of lights, walking the red carpet, gracing an international runway, or just strolling down the street, he always radiates an energy that words can't fully explain. And that energy is real. It's felt by everyone lucky enough to witness him in person. What makes all of this even more interesting is the fact that it's not just me or ARMY who feel this way. Many people in comment sections, on social media, even in international discussion forums notice the same details. And as always, behind every Jungkook appearance, theories, speculations, and heated discussions arise. Some Jimin fans, who are well known for noticing even the tiniest details, speculated that before leaving for New York, Jimin accompanied Jungkook to the airport. Some believe Jimin was the very first person to say goodbye before Jungkook embarked on his Fashion Week journey. Of course, this remains just a theory. There's no official confirmation and nothing that can fully prove it. But that's exactly what makes it fun. Fandom spaces allow people to share perspectives, interpret small gestures, and build collective imagination without hurting anyone. If someone disagrees, that's fine, just ignore it. But undeniably, this moment warmed many hearts just by the thought of it. Especially because there was one small detail that fueled the theory further. On the day of departure, cameras captured something interesting. As Jungkook stepped out of the car, he paused for a moment. He glanced back into the vehicle, then extended his hand as if waving goodbye to someone still inside. That tiny movement, lasting only a few seconds, immediately triggered a storm of speculation. Could it have been Jimin there? Could he have stayed with Jungkook until the very last minute, giving him a warm farewell before flying to New York? For many fans, that idea didn't sound far-fetched at all. Considering how close they are, it makes perfect sense that Jimin would want to give his support in a more intimate way. We all know how they are, always looking out for each other, sharing moments that may not always be displayed publicly but can be felt through the simplest gestures. But, as often happens in big fandoms, not everyone could let this beautiful moment pass peacefully. On the other side, TAEKOOK fans just couldn't stop dragging Jimin's name into every discussion. It was almost too transparent. They were filled with envy. Envy of what? His natural charm, his striking beauty that captivates anyone, his undeniable talent, his charisma that fills a room with just his presence. They envy everything Jimin brings. His influence on fans, his pull on media, his real impact on the entertainment industry. Even though they'd never admit it, deep down they know, they will never match, let alone surpass, what Jimin has achieved. Jimin isn't just a step ahead, he's light years ahead. And because they realize they can't compete, they resort to the same tactics, forcing illogical comparisons, trying to place their idol on the same level, or attempting to overshadow Jimin's name by dragging Taeyoung into the narrative. Recently, another absurd rumor spread. Supposedly, a Celine employee who was also close to Taeyoung moved to work for Dior. Immediately, TAEKOOK fans used this to drag Jimin's name again. They spread stories claiming Jimin didn't make a big impact as Dior's ambassador, and that this employee switched just to bring Taeyoung. Some even fantasized Taeyoung would become Dior's savior. It's laughable, like Dior is some small bankrupt boutique in need of saving. In reality, we're talking about Dior, one of the most prestigious, wealthiest, and stable fashion houses in the world. Dior doesn't need anyone to survive. The truth is, Dior itself has repeatedly emphasized how proud they are to have Jimin. They even admitted they had waited years to get him. Dior doesn't choose ambassadors carelessly. And they certainly wouldn't let go of someone as monumental as Jimin. If one day Jimin steps down as Dior's ambassador, it will be his personal decision, not because Dior doesn't want him. Remember Jimin's very first event as Dior's ambassador? The streets were packed, journalists scrambled for coverage, and even fellow celebrities knew exactly who the main star was that day. Jimin's presence created a real media earthquake. Dior didn't waste the moment. They featured him everywhere. On social media, in global campaigns, international ads. The names Jimin and Dior became almost inseparable. And that's what really hurts them. With Jimin, no fabricated stories are needed. The facts already speak for themselves. He doesn't just beautify a brand, he elevates it. No wonder those who envy him take shortcuts, spreading rumors, spinning silly narratives, or simply closing their eyes to reality. The truth is simple. Jimin has it all. An unmatched face, undeniable talent proven in every performance, and the unique ability to create buzz simply by being present. He is someone who can command attention effortlessly. So, it's only natural that these envious people can't sleep at night. They keep looking for reasons to drag him down, even with ridiculous claims like, Taeyoung will save Dior. But we all know Dior is already more than satisfied with Jimin. We've seen it with our own eyes. His impact, the hysteria he creates, how Dior celebrates him. There's no room for denial. Jimin is unique, untouchable, and unrivaled. Even if some try to bring him down, the truth will always surface. Jimin shines far too brightly to be overshadowed by anyone. And that's just a glimpse of how Jungkook and Jimin always manage to create unforgettable moments. From runways to airports, from tiny speculations to the grand stage of global fashion, their names will always echo, carrying a charm that can never be faked. That's a little recap of Jungkook's appearance at Fashion Week, an appearance that not only mesmerized the fashion world, but also left a lingering question in fans' hearts. Was there truly a secret moment with Jimin behind all those spotlights? Whether yes or no, one thing is certain. Both Jungkook and Jimin always succeed in creating stories that leave us wanting to know more. If you have your own theory or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any updates on Jikook Moments that are always full of surprises. See you in the next video.